In today's tutorial, we're learning how to make this really cool shoe slide where as soon as we click, the shoe flies out and a new model flies in. Everything on the slide changes, and if we click again, we move to the next one and we see the colors changing, we see the shoes changing, and everything sort of looks like it's flying, it's 3D. It's quite an impressive effect that we can create in Canva all the way from scratch. Now you can easily recreate this with whichever product that you have at hand or whatever color palette. So let's jump into Canva, see how we do it. And here in Canva, I'm going to start with changing the background color. So change the background color and scroll down to the gradients. I'm choosing this orange one, scroll up again, click on the color wheel, and then use that circular radial gradient. I'm going to invert the colors so we have a dark on the outside, a light on the inside, and then paste in an image of a shoe. If you have this, you can always use the background remover to sort of make it blend in with the slide more. And then we're going to adjust the crop marks so that we have this. I'm going to increase it and then slightly rotate it. So it's looked like the top of the screen, like it's a running shoe, so that sort of makes sense. Now I'm going to add some elements to it. So let's go for a shadow and then look for a circular shadow. Let's see if we can try this one and then make it slightly smaller and put it underneath the shoe. Also position, drag it underneath the shoe. Now let's add some text layers to the slide. So let's say running collection and make it font. Let's use Anton and we're going to make it white as well. Let's increase it to make it quite large. Drag it to the top of the slide. And also here we position it to the back. If you want to tune it down, you can always add some transparency to it. That depends on the style that you want to create. I'll do it just like this. And then maybe at the bottom, we do a smaller call out. I'm going to use a different font for this. Let's try Montserrat to make it a bit less. And then we just type in available now. And here I'm going to remove that typo. And I'm going to make this transparent. Let's put it on 30%, so it's less harsh on the eye and the focus is all on the shoe. Now, if you want to add some brand elements, you can always go to apps and here type in brand fetch, go to the brand fetch logo and then type in, for example, Nike and add that logo to the slide. It's quite convenient. If you want to get some brand logos, you can get them right here quite easily. So now that we have this slide, I'm going to duplicate the slide and I'm going to paste another shoe on it, increase it and rotate it until we have the same position. Then just Ctrl X, delete the original one, paste it again, so it's in the nice same spot. Change the gradient to whichever color that you like. Let's say this one goes more towards a dark blue gray tone, because it's a gray shoe, just like this. I think that looks good. Now we're just going to repeat this, so duplicate, paste the shoe on top, make sure it matches, delete the bottom one, and then change the color. So for this one, let's go for a different gradient, where we have a dark blue purple tone and then a blue one. I think this looks quite cool. Duplicate once more and let's paste in that final shoe, this green one, and then also change that color so we have that dark green, maybe towards a very bright and light green. This looks quite cool. So now that we have the 4 slides, we want to make sure that we group the items together. So we have the shoe and the shadow. We're going to group those. So we're going to repeat that for the other slides, and the text can remain the same, so we don't need to change the text. I'm just going to group these parts. And now I want to select this shoe or this grouped item, Ctrl C to copy and paste it on the next slide. Scale it down, rotate it and position it outside of the slide. Now I'm going to select this grouped item, copy it and paste it on the first slide. Rotate it in a different direction and make it smaller and place it on the other side. So now I want to make sure that for each slide I have an outgoing and an incoming shoe, except for the first and the last one. So here I have the outgoing shoe. I need the incoming shoe from the next slide. So I'm going to select this grouped element, paste it on the slide, scale it down, rotate it and put it on the side. So we have outgoing shoe here, previous slide, main slide, next slide, and we just repeat that process. So here we need the gray one. So that gray group, scale it down, rotate, put it to the side, take the group part from the next slide, rotate it. The rotation itself doesn't matter too much, so it doesn't have to be exact. It's just that we have some cool animation coming in. And then just repeat. So this one goes out and then none comes in because it's the final slide. So now we're going to hover in between the slides, go to transitions and choose match and move. The duration, I'm going to put it on, let's say 1 second. And then make sure to go down and apply between all pages. And let's preview. And this is how you can create this really cool effect where as soon as you click, the shoe will fly out and a new one will fly in. And at the same time, the background color will change with the new model of shoe coming in and everything flying out nicely. It's a pretty cool animation that you can make in Canva, and it's not that hard actually. So thanks a lot for watching. If you want to learn more about Canva, make sure to drop a follow and watch the video on the screen right now.